Okay, I was talking about this HoleWizard. So let me show you how it can be done. So I'm going to add different hole types. This is a countable hole, as I mentioned, and this is a countersink hole. That's where the screws will go in. And there'll be a hole with a drill tip and the hole with the straight tap and different things, okay? So this legacy hole is where you don't know the standard and you want to kind of make a custom hole with a specific diameter and all the dimensions. That's where you can use it. And these are for creating slots. So I'm going to use this countable hole. And you have to select a standard, whether it's an inch unit, a metric. So you probably want to choose between NC, inch, and metric. If you're working for like European countries, with European countries, probably ISO, and there are different standards like German standard, Japanese standard, and this is England standard. So this one is in millimeters. So I'm going to use NC metric, and I'm just use this. And there are different types of bolts. Okay, so you can choose from. These are all NC standard, and size, and all that. I mean, you can specify different. This is for the tolerance. The size M5, pretty is more like a 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter. Okay, so these are the standard. And then you can customize, you can have like some head clearance, you can add some chamfers at the top and different angles. You can customize a little bit here, but I'm going to just use the default one, okay? And then that's how you specify the hole type. And the next tab is where you put the position of that, okay? So you have, it says select a face for hole to slot position. So I'm going to select this top planar surface, okay? So I'm going to select that. And then automatically you are changing to a sketch editing mode, okay? As you can see here, sketch tab is now activated and all the sketch tools are activated. Now in the top right corner, we have this familiar checkbox and X box, and it says underdefined, right? This is the sketch editing mode where you have this sketch origin is right there. And my cursor now has this pencil shape as it in sketch, but underneath that there's like a small square icon, which is a point. So now the sketch point tool is automatically activated. So what you're doing is actually adding a sketch point on this sketching plane, which is the top surface, okay, top face. So I'm just gonna click in here, okay, and you can click as many times as you like, and each point you will create the hole, as you can see the preview. But you have to precisely locate this position of the hole, right? You can just randomly choose it and hopefully it's on the right spot. Well, you have to add dimensions now. So I'm going to terminate that point sketch by pressing the escape key, or you can just click on this one again, and then adding this dimension tool to specify its location, whatever. And also you can also add geometric relationship by selecting these 2 points, for instance, and then make them vertically aligned. And then I can add distance between them. Okay, and then again, these 2 points are now turned to black points, and I see that fully defined, right? That you specified all the points. Now, if I say okay, and this exit from the sketch, now the 2 holes are made, and there is a kind of weird looking icon with C-bore for M5 hex head bolt 1. Okay, that's a new feature, HoleWizard feature. And if you expand that, there will be 2 sketches. First one is the sketch you just made by adding 2 point sketches. And the second one is what the system creates as the section of the hole. So internally, it creates this section for you, sketch with a specified diameter and diameters and dimensions based on the standard you chose, and make a revolve cut. Okay, and you do the same thing in here. So you normally don't edit this sketch. You could modify this sketch by changing different values and all that, but you don't want to do that because you chose to use the standard tool, but then you make it customized, and that'll make your cost higher. Okay, so you don't want to do that, but you can edit this one. So I can edit this position, a sketch for positioning, and I can add more holes by adding those sketch points. Okay, I didn't add any dimensions here, but then more holes are added. Okay, and you can edit and remove some holes. Just delete that point, and that'll be removed. Okay.